Supplemental, I found this little thing in the forest. One of these, I can't remember what they're called, adventure park, whatever. Man, I would have loved this when I was a kid. We used to always play in the trees in Scotland, fuck ourselves up, fall off. The weaker kids would always break an arm or something, you know, the ones that got mollycoddled at home and their parents wouldn't let them come out. Or we had a thing in Scotland where we didn't have any darkness in the summertime, and we hardly had any light in the winter. I lived right in the north of Scotland, and we used to go out and it'd be like, we didn't know it'd be like 1 in the morning. We're chasing bats with them, you know, through the forest and thing. And some of the mollycoddled kids, if they were out, like, let's say it got to 1 o'clock, our parents would go pretty mad as well. But those kids are always the kids that used to break their arm and stuff, you know. The littlest thing, like a fall, that'd be like, ah, damn, oh, I got winded, you know. Like I remember we were jumping between these trees one time, and my hands couldn't fit around it. So I came after my brother, and he swung and went to the next branch, and I went, whoom, way, bang, from about that high straight onto the ground. I was like, you know, you get properly winded, it's horrible. And a little kid, Bruce, just broke his arm. Same place, lower branch, broke his arm. It's like, and then the mum's like, oh, come here, wrapping him in cotton wool. And as I say, it's, you can kind of relate that. You know what I always say, when you want to look at something and the big picture, because something's on a macro scale, it can be quite confusing. You just look at the same kind of thing on a micro scale, and that is the same kind of thing in a micro scale as the whole COVID situation. You know, overprotectionism, keeping people locked up. You end up, one of my friends, Richard, when I was a kid, always sick, always flu, but he's always wrapped up in fucking swaddling, basically. Where we were just left, we were just feral. Me and my brothers, we'd just be through the forest playing around with some of the other kids that also, their parents weren't overprotective, you know. So yeah, you can definitely draw a parallel between these two things. It's the same when I do IT networks and systems and data centers. You know, you build something perfect in a small scale, and you make it scalable. Then you've already got the blueprint to make something massive. It can scale out to the size of Amazon or Google if you had to. That's how you know, that's how you deal with things in a. It's the same as if you analyze something, like I'm saying, analyze it in a micro scale to understand macro scale. Well, you can also design things in a micro scale to be applied to a macro scale, rather than thinking, oh, how do I do this big thing? And then you get daunted, and then you procrastinate because it's all too hard, and then you end up either not doing it or doing a bad job because you're all confused or you feel overstressed or overworked, when the simple thing was look at it in a smaller scale and then replicate. Anyway, I just wanted to do this little short video of this cool little place, while tying it into COVIDs. Oh, come on, boo-boo. He used to do all this stuff. Come on, up. Come on, you can do it. Yay! He's 15 and he can still do it. Jump over there. What a warrior he is. What a warrior. Okay. I'll leave it at that again. Oh, look at that. So cool. All right, see ya.